Awesome. We are finally live. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this live event. If you're watching us in replay mode, then do not forget to check it out, the Codelia CMS lifetime deal on pitchground.com. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in for this live event. This is your host, Swapnil from PitchGround. Guys, are you interested in staying up to date with the latest product updates and have a live Q&As with the founders or their team? If so, join us for our exclusive live streaming events, which are happening every week. So what we do is in this events, we share product updates, we share roadmaps, we share use cases and educational and business growth content and so many other things. Also answer any questions that you may have. So don't miss out on this event to get the inside scoop on what's new with the tool. It's a great opportunity to catch up with the founders, with the product owners, or with their teams, right? So today's live show is for Codelia CMS. If you don't know what Codelia CMS is, and if you're the first time hearing us, what is Codelia CMS is all about. So let me give you some brief about Codelia CMS. So Codelia is a content management system. With the help of Codelia CMS, you can visually model your content and deliver it fast on any platform without writing a single line of code. So guys, without further ado, let me welcome our today's live show guest, Mr. Eduardo, CEO and founder of Codelia CMS. Eduardo, welcome to the live show. We would love to hear about your company and just take a moment to introduce yourself and just share the Codelia journey before we get started. That would be fantastic. Over to you, Eduardo.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And hi to everyone. Hope the week started well for everyone. And yeah, I'm Eduardo. I'm the CEO and founder at Codelia. And I'd like just to introduce a little bit about Codelia before diving in the topic of today. And essentially, Codelia was born thanks to my past experience as a web developer. So I was working as a freelance web developer with many companies, agencies, and marketing teams and development teams also. So essentially, while working with marketing and development teams during custom project creation, we were facing some issues related to the content management, content modeling, and content creation by using the classic and popular tools that you can find out there, such as WordPress, CMS, PrestaShop, Magento, and so on. And after that, after spending extra time and extra money and budget in order to fix these issues, I created Codelia. I decided to create Codelia to fix all of this and to create better synergy between the marketing and development teams, and to decrease the working hours, time and money and budget, obviously, while working during custom project creation. So Codelia is a headless CMS, and as headless, it works through APIs, and it empowers both marketing and development teams, creating synergy and automating and optimizing time, the workflow, automating the marketing processes, and also the development, thanks to a visual, powerful backend that can be used to create and model content without touching any kind of code, and through an API, a powerful and flexible API that can be used to deliver the content on multiple channels and also social media channels. So by channels, I mean the most common ones, such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. And by other channels or other platforms, I mean other devices, essentially. So, for example, websites, native mobile apps, Alexa skills, smartwatch apps, and so on. And yeah, so Codelia is a content platform, is a content hub, and it automates the marketing and helps you to scale your projects faster.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing what Codelia does. And it's a content management hub, guys. You can manage everything. It's a very, very powerful platform that you're gonna see it now. And before we dive into it, let me play a promo video, because it might be a case like if you are watching us first time and you're scratching your head what Codelia is. So this short video will give you the brief idea what Codelia is and what Codelia can do for you. So here we go.
Content across multiple channels can be a nightmare, but not on my watch. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. Content management systems, or CMS, have been there for ages, and they did a pretty good job back there, but now that we have a wide variety of devices like Android or iOS mobiles, tablets, Alexa, Apple Watch, etc., the traditional CMS can no longer cope with a massive amount of different content. The solution here is the Headless CMS. Simply put, it is a system where the backend, the body, is separated from the front end, the head, and the data is exchanged via APIs. That's very simplified. A headless CMS can deliver your content through an API directly to where you need it. Because of the headless approach, the content can be used on an iOS app, Android app, as well as any platform and technology you can think of. And therefore, it's a powerful option for mobile and web developers. Codelia, the tool I wanted to show you today, is the headless CMS that gives you the ability to deliver faster and to work with the maximum flexibility. It empowers both marketing and development teams to improve their productivity. Manage multiple projects directly from one place. Choose the users that can access the single project with their privileges. Add users with full control of every project. Create custom content structure without the need to touch any line of code. Stay organized and focused and launch faster. Create and assign inputs based on your need for the content created. Add various types of fields, text, numbers, file, date, and much more without limits. Create and manage your content dynamically using a powerful visual backend. Choose which content should be public or not. Schedule content and publish on a specific date. Get content to display on the front end using the Codelia API to speed up the content load. Use any technology stack. Codelia helps you to model content and deliver faster on websites, e-commerce, mobile apps, and more with its headless CMS. And now Codelia is launching as a lifetime deal on PitchGround.com, so you have a chance to automate your marketing and scale your projects faster. That's pretty much it, guys. Let's keep growing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Awesome. I think it's time to deep dive into the updates that you want to share with the community. So over to you, Eduardo. So just tell us what's coming on the Codelia CMS in the next coming months, and what you have implemented so far, and what things. What are the feedbacks that you got it from the community, and how you worked upon it, and how the things going at Codelia. Over to you, Eduardo.
Yeah, thank you. Our mission, since our mission at Codelia is to improve and automate the marketing process and also the development process, we are working on some new features regarding the marketing side of things and the content creation side of things. So we just launched some new features regarding pre-built content models in order to create entire content structures through pre-built templates in just one click, in order to add pages, content types, what we call elements, controls, so input fields, and so on. And we are also working on a new exciting feature that's based on AI, on the artificial intelligence, in order to generate and create content such as headlines, sub-headlines, paragraphs, or entire pieces of content such as a blog post. Through AI, by using some specific keywords, topics, and tone of voice, and so on. So
awesome. That's a huge surprise for us, Eduardo. So as you said, like, you are going to integrate the AI model so that whoever is building the website, they don't have to write any content, right? So this AI itself write everything for them, like headlines, doc content, short content, everything. So that's a huge update for Codelia users. Awesome. Thanks for letting us know. And when can it be available for everyone? What is the ETA for that?
Yeah.
Or have you implemented?
We are still working on it, and probably it will be available during the month of September. So by the end of September.
Awesome. So by the next month end, we'll be having the AI implemented inside the Codelia CMS. So guys, this is a big thing that you're gonna get it, because everything is there, because it's as we said, like, it's a content hub. You can manage the content. Along with that, you can create and write the content as well. So this is going to be a big thing for everyone. Awesome. Yeah, over to you.
I'd like to share the screen with you in order to see this first implementation of the AI in action, and to also reply to some questions.
Awesome. So you're going to showcase us. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you can present your screen. We are real super excited to know more about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Here I'm just starting from elements. I have some blog posts already created as an element, and with a very standard content structure based on title, SEO title, SEO description, and a basic content essentially. And in order to use the API, we can use, by the way, we can use it on any custom input field, such as title, SEO title, or even full pieces of content. I can use the API by the AI, by selecting some specific options. So I can, for example, choose to generate a headline, a subtitle, paragraph, blog post, or even content ideas. In this case, let's choose headline and set the content tone as, let's say, educational. I can set a number of maximum words, let's say 10, because it's a headline, and I want to keep it a little bit short. And I can set also the level of creativity. Let's set it to high. Let's choose a content topic. It could be, for example, SEO, and I need to generate. And here we have our generated title. In this case, it's obviously related to the SEO. SEO, how to optimize your website for scratch. And this could be a title suitable for a blog post, for example. I can obviously change it, fix it whenever needed, fix some words, change some words, or anything else. I can also decide to create an SEO title, always as a headline with an illustrative tone. Say stand and creativity high. And here I have another title that I can use inside my SEO title. Then let's jump in inside the SEO description. I can, for example, create a paragraph, because the SEO description, obviously, it's not just one line of text. And let's choose the educational tone, always about the SEO, and let's say 20 words, and high as creativity. And here we go. I can just fine tune this. And here I have my SEO description. Let's set a publisher date as today, and let's generate a list of content. Content type, blog post, even content ideas. Let's generate some content ideas. So informative, SEO, and let's add maximum words 100.
So content topic is nothing but the keywords that we can insert it over there.
Sorry?
The content topics, there was one field that is content topics, right? So can we insert multiple keywords over there? Or only one keyword?
No, we should add only one keyword or one topic. It's not really based on keywords, but it's based on topic. So we can also say web marketing or specific topic regarding the web marketing.
Phrase that we need to put it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
And here, for example, we have some content ideas. We can fine tune this in order to have everything in place. And here we have just generated some new blog post ideas. And here we can, for example, create a blog post regarding let's say a more deeper topic. E-commerce SEO, let's say e-commerce SEO, and even 300 words, let's say educational, obviously depending by the content type that we choose and the maximum words that we set, the system will take a little bit of more time in order to generate the piece of content for us.
Okay.
And here we have our piece of content, essentially a blog post made from 300 words, and we can essentially fine-tune it and make every changes, add titles, paragraphs, and whatever we want, essentially. And we can play around with our text and with our content. So we can generate more content. We can generate a full blog post up to even 400 words. Why not? And as we set the creativity as high or very high, the content could be too much general, essentially. Yeah, it could be also too much general in order to to set the creativity as high or very high. If we set it too low or even too medium, it will be very direct to the point and maybe even shorter than the maximum words that we put here, essentially.
Yeah, it happens with the AI writer. Like if you are, setting up the creativity level as a high or the max, so in that cases sometimes the AI will generate the the out of the field content as well. So that's the reason you need to set it at the optimal level, so it will give you the good results and the good output in that cases, right?
Exactly. And yeah, by proceeding, by going ahead, I want also to show a new feature based on content models, the feature I was talking about here. And we have some content models here, and this is a new feature, by the way, and we can add a pre-built content structure from scratch with one click, essentially. So, for example, I can choose to create a blog website, and if we click on more info, it's possible to see the content structure of the blog website or of the selected content model, obviously. And for example, here we can see that we have a home page, a categories page, a tags page, an element called blog posts, and categories and tags as element groups, referring to the element blog post. So we can essentially manage and organize our blog post through categories and tags. If we want to select this, we can just click here, click select, and then choose if we would like to add pages, elements, only one of these or both of these. And just by clicking add, we will have our content structure set in one click. I want to show you with another content structure because I already have the blog website content structure.
Okay. So before we move ahead to the next presentation, I have one question. So you showed us the AI writing feature, right? That's the absolutely deal breaker. Okay. So I have one question regards to it. So for example, if I want to generate the headlines, okay, for my blog post, so will it give me only one outcome from the AI, or can I generate the multiple outcomes by clicking? Is there any button like that, or when I put the phrase into the AI writing field, will it give me 3 content or the 3 outputs so that I can select the appropriate one and I can go ahead by by writing it further? So is that possible to do it, or it is only set to a one output per generation?
No, currently it's generating only from one output. So I can obviously add two relevant topics based on one main topic and add more pieces for content. But I need to add the content topic, and it will generate a new output.
Okay, got it. And if they want to regenerate the same content for the same topic or the same content topic, so they have to again come back over there. They need to put the phrase or the content topic in the content topic field, and they need to select the other options like maximum words or the creativity level or the content tone, and they can generate the next piece of content. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, currently, obviously, we are open to feedbacks, to have some feedback and to have use cases, real use cases about the API in order to optimize even further this integration with artificial intelligence, with AI. So yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions in the demonstration that we are showing it to you right now about the AI writing feature inside the Codelia CMS. So if you have any suggestions, if you have any recommendation, please, ask the questions or the queries or the suggestions. You can give us a suggestion inside the chat box. If you're watching us from Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube, just comment whatever questions, suggestions, or the feedbacks that you have. We would love to take it up all those, and just brainstorm, and if it is implementable or if it is doable or the feasible to do so, the team is there. They can move ahead and do those changes inside the Codelia platform. And this is really awesome platform, guys. You just have to check it out, and the lifetime deal is available on the pitchground.com. So before we move ahead with the next update, let me give you the sneak peek of the lifetime deal plan that we are offering on the pitchground.com. So there are multiple plans are available, which starts with $49 for lifetime, and which goes up to $397 for lifetime. That is a top plan, which is allowing you to have unlimited websites. You can manage unlimited websites, unlimited apps, or any sort of website, or the app, or anything. Okay, you can manage it with unlimited numbers, right? There's no restriction on it, and that's the top plan that we're offering. And if you want to just test it out, the tool, and you can always go for the smaller plan, and later you can upgrade it to the higher number of plans. And do not forget to check it out, the lifetime deal. As I'm saying, I've already sent the link inside the chat box. Please go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions related to the plans and pricing, if you have any questions related to the Codelia CMS tool, you can ping us, or you can write us, and you can tag us inside your comment, and we would be happy to take up all the questions that you have. Over to you, Eduardo.
Yeah. And the next steps regarding the artificial intelligence and AI integration are to add more filters regarding the content generation, and to add some features regarding, for example, the rephrase or the reformulation of a specific already written piece of content, and to fix or to fix or to change tone from a specific already generated piece of content. So just imagine to have some text here regarding always, let's say, SEO, and say 100 activity high, and let's say that we want to change the tone of this specific paragraph without rewriting it, essentially, without writing it again, and without generating it from here again. We will be able just to select this paragraph and to say change the content tone from educational to informative or to anything else, essentially, and to rephrase it, to rephrase the content tone, and also rephrase the entire paragraph. So this is only a starting point for AI content generation here in Codelia. And the goal is to have a powerful tool because, as you know, AI is becoming more popular and even more used from marketers, from content creators, and also for other fields and other jobs and so on. So the main idea is to have a powerful tool that can help you while writing content, for example, just by generating some content ideas in order to develop by custom writing it, and also to generate pieces of content automatically from just one click, essentially, and to automate even further the marketing process.
So I have one suggestions to give you here. So in the blog body, okay, so AI has already written some of the paragraphs, right? And if the user wants to expand it further, okay, if they want to write it more, so can we do, or can we add some kind of, write more button or any command over there so that they can just click on it and the AI writes it further?
Yeah. This is one of the next features and regarding the AI that we are thinking to implement. Yeah, so to extend an already written piece of content.
Yeah, and
without regenerating it from scratch, essentially.
And along with that, so whatever AI generated content is there, they can, if it is possible to do so, they can be able to, rephrase it. Instead of regenerating it, they can able to, if they are able to do the rephrasing of the generated content, that would be great.
Yeah. This is another feature regarding the AI.
Okay.
To have in mind, yeah.
So right now, the AI is only writing the paragraphs. If if it is feasible to do so, for example, if I want to generate a blog post wherein I just want to give, for example, 5 benefits of eating mangoes. Okay, just a blog title, right? So there are the 5 items that I want to I want to write it down in my blog post, and at the end of the blog, I want to write it down the conclusion. Okay, what are the benefits of eating mangoes, for example? Okay, so just think from that perspective as well, which gives the more, what I'm not getting a proper word for it. It will leverage the user to write the content more depthly. Okay, and they can generate more a piece of content with the right set of content by using Codelia CMS AI.
And this is obviously this is why I said that this feature will come at the end of September, so at the end of the next month, because we are implementing more ways to use it and more features regarding it. So yeah. These will the next steps regarding the AI integration and content generation. Okay, so if you have any question regarding the AI in the meantime, also any use case that you would use where you would like to use the AI content generation and so on, I'm open here in chat, and in the meantime, let's see again the content models. And as I was saying, I have already the blog website content model already activated and added. And for example, I can choose a portfolio website, so I can see from more info that I will have some pages regarding home, about, projects, news, and contents, 2 elements, and categories as element group. I can just select this and click on it. And that's it. Now I can go inside pages, and I have all of my pages regarding the content structure that I selected, obviously. I have all of my controls inside here for each page, obviously. I can go also inside elements and see that I will have some projects, a project element, a news element, and I will have also all of the controls regarding the projects element and the news element. And this is fine to me, obviously. I can just add a new project and start writing. And by the way, also writing by using the AI content generation. Swapnil, I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, yes.
Happening with this tool. Okay, so I got one question from the Facebook. So some of the user was asking, like, do we have any LTD available? Is that on LTD? Yes, it is the lifetime deal, which is available on PitchGround.com. Just head over to pitchground.com/product/Codelia CMS, and you can see the lifetime deal of Codelia CMS listed over there. So I'll just give you the brief about the plans and pricing. The small plan starts with $49 for lifetime, which goes up to $97 for lifetime, $197 for lifetime, $297 for lifetime. And if you want to go for the top plan, that is only $397 for lifetime, and which you will be getting unlimited websites. You can attach unlimited websites. You can manage, modify, unlimited apps, everything with this plan. That is the top plan. Yeah, over to you, Eduardo.
Yeah, and so that's it regarding the content, the content models feature. And another important thing, another important side for the tech people and the developers is that we have a new, just let me share the screen again, a new, let's say, extension of the documentation on Postman, where it's possible to play around with the API and to directly make calls from Postman and see all the endpoints in a detailed way. So we have, for example, let's see the pages API documentation. We have the endpoints regarding the pages in order to read, create, update, and edit the pages. And we can just play around by sending requests, and also we can also see this extended documentation where we can see pre-built pieces of code in many languages. So, for example, we can search for PHP as language and see a pieces of code that we can add directly inside our projects just by doing copying and paste. And also we can see an example of response and anything for the many endpoints, and obviously for the many other content types, essentially. So for pages, elements, elements controls, and so on. So we can leverage this in order to develop faster, or we can share this with the development team in order to let them work faster and be more informed about the API and play around with it, test it, and so on.
Awesome. So before we wrap up, let me give you some of the interesting use cases of Codelia CMS. So if you are a marketing guy, or if you are an IT company developer, and if you want to create websites for your customers, right, and you want to go for if you want to host it, the front end of your website on the hosting, another hosting. If you want to manage the content from a different platform to get the maximum speed of your loading speed of your website, then you must use Codelia CMS, right? So you can create websites, get a better SEO and UX with fast loading speed and deliver omni-channel content. If you are an e-commerce owner or if you are an e-commerce developer, and if you want to sell products online and deliver omni-channel content from one unique workspace, then Codelia CMS is for you. If you are a mobile app developer, or if you want to develop a mobile app for your business or for your e-commerce store, then this is a must-have app for you, because with this help of the Codelia CMS, you can manage omni-channel content from a single and unique workspace. For example, if you have a Android app, if you have an iOS app, and if you want to manage the web application, that is a website, you can manage these three platforms all together from the single workspace, from the single application, that is Codelia CMS. For example, the product of e-commerce can be displayed on an online shop, and at the same time on a native mobile apps, without worrying of managing hassle of everything altogether, can be managed by Codelia. And if you want to develop some Alexa app wherein people can buy the products by using the voice commands, you can also integrate that feature inside your e-commerce tool. So that is also doable with the help of Codelia CMS. Okay, so these are some interesting, I can say, the use cases of Codelia CMS. And guys, do not forget to check it out, the lifetime deal of Codelia CMS, which is available only for the limited time. And I told you there are multiple plans that we are offering on a lifetime deal. And yes, we are offering a 60 days money back guarantee with any of the plan that you're buying off Codelia CMS, right? And one more thing that I wanted to tell you, that the top plan, that is $397 plan, that is plan E, which comes with unlimited website, which is available only for the limited time. So if you are planning to go for the unlimited plans, you don't want any kind of restrictions, you don't want any kind of restrictions on number of websites or the apps or Alexa skills that you want to manage it, then you must go and buy that plan. Okay, so that's it from my side. Do you have anything to share before we wrap up, Eduardo?
No, that's everything, even from my side, and I am always open to questions on the Facebook group, and I'm here to answer. So also to hear any other feedback and so on. So yeah, that's it from my side.
Awesome. So as Eduardo is saying that he is open to receive and take any kind of feedbacks and the suggestions that if you have to improve the platform, we are free, and we are available there. You can tag us, you can reach out to us, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to support @pitchground.com to our support team. If you want to directly reach out to Eduardo, he is available, you can reach out to him, right? So if you want to give any kind of suggestions to improve the platform, we are ready to receive any kind of feedbacks that you have. So I think it's time to wrap up today's live show. Guys, be in the 64% of the enterprise organization to use CMS, that is Headless CMS approach, to making ROI from $123.5 billion industry by 2026. Grab the lifetime deal of Codelia CMS today. Thank you so much, Eduardo, for taking your precious time out and sharing some valuable information on what's coming on with this Codelia CMS, that is AI generation or AI integration, which will be available by end of the September. That is a huge thing for everyone, right? And guys, thank you so much for everyone who is watching us live. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're watching us in a replay mode, thank you so much for watching us in a replay mode as well. So we'll be seeing you in the next live event. Do not forget to register for our upcoming webinars and live events. Till the time, take care, be happy, and keep improving 1% every day. Have a good day all.
Thank you very much. Thank you all, and have a nice day.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.